The Royal Palace of Genoa, Palazzo Reale, located in the historic centre of Genoa, Italy, is one of the most magnificent and elegant royal residences in the country. Situated near the Ligurian Sea and the Old Harbour, the palace reflects the wealth and power that Genoa accumulated during centuries, as one of the most important maritime republics and commercial centres in Europe. Today, Palazzo Reale is one of Genoa's principal attractions and forms part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Strade Nuove and the Palazzi di Roli. With its splendid halls, priceless works of art, and royal history, the palace offers visitors a remarkable glimpse into the luxurious life of the Italian aristocracy and monarchy. The history of the palace began in 1643, when the wealthy and influential Balbi family commissioned the construction of an impressive residence worthy of their status. The project was intended to demonstrate the prosperity and prestige of one of Genoa's most powerful noble dynasties. Skilled architects and artists were employed to create a palace that would rival the finest residences of Europe. During the late 17th century, ownership passed to the equally influential Durazzo family, which significantly expanded the palace. The Durazzos added new apartments, ceremonial halls, magnificent gardens, galleries, and elaborate decorations, transforming the residence into one of the most luxurious palaces in Italy. The royal chapter of the palace's history began in 1824, when King Charles Felix of Sardinia, a member of the House of Savoy, acquired the building. Charles Felix ruled the Kingdom of Sardinia from 1821 until his death in 1831. Although he spent only limited periods in Genoa, he designated the palace as an official royal residence. Under the House of Savoy, numerous improvements were introduced, and subsequent members of the royal family also used the palace when visiting the city. The Savoy dynasty later played a crucial role in the unification of Italy, and the royal palace became associated with the birth of modern Italy and the prestige of the Italian monarchy. Architecturally, Palazzo Reale represents one of the finest examples of Baroque and Rococo style in northern Italy. Visitors entering the palace are immediately impressed by its grand staircase, richly decorated ceilings, marble floors, crystal chandeliers, gilded stucco, and magnificent frescoes. One of the most spectacular rooms is the Hall of Mirrors, inspired by the famous Hall of Mirrors at Versailles. Large mirrors, golden ornaments, and artistic ceiling paintings create an atmosphere of extraordinary elegance. The palace also preserves valuable collections of furniture, tapestries, porcelain, and masterpieces by famous painters such as Anthony van Dyck, Tintoretto, Guccino, Luca Giordano, and Ferdinand Vogt. Throughout its history, the palace hosted kings, princes, ambassadors, noblemen, and distinguished guests from all over Europe. Official receptions, diplomatic meetings, and important celebrations took place within its luxurious walls. The palace symbolized not only the prosperity of Genoa, but also the prestige and influence of the House of Savoy during the 19th century. Today, many original furnishings and decorations remain intact, allowing visitors to experience the atmosphere of royal life as it existed centuries ago. Many legends and mysteries surround the Royal Palace of Genoa. According to some stories, hidden passages and secret corridors exist behind walls and beneath staircases, enabling servants and members of noble families to move discreetly through the residence. Other legends speak of hidden treasures and valuable documents concealed during times of war and political instability. Some guards and employees have even reported hearing strange sounds or seeing mysterious shadows in certain rooms late at night, giving rise to stories of ghosts and supernatural phenomena. Although historians generally regard these accounts as folklore, they add an element of mystery and romance to the palace. Another fascinating mystery concerns the symbolism hidden in many of the frescoes and decorations. Scholars believe that artists intentionally included allegorical references to mythology, religion, astronomy, and political power. Certain paintings are thought to contain messages celebrating the virtues and ambitions of the noble families who owned the palace. These symbolic elements continue to attract historians and art experts who seek to understand their deeper meanings. During the 19th and 20th centuries, the palace underwent extensive restoration efforts aimed at preserving its artistic treasures and architectural beauty. Thanks to these projects, visitors today can admire beautifully restored rooms and collections that provide valuable insights into the history of Genoa and the Italian monarchy. The palace now functions as a museum and cultural center, welcoming thousands of visitors every year. Its terraces offer breathtaking views of the harbor and the Ligurian Sea, adding to the charm of the experience. For tourists, the cost of spending one day visiting the Royal Palace of Genoa depends on travel style. Budget travelers generally spend between $70 and $120 per day, including accommodation, meals, transportation, and entrance tickets. Mid-range travelers usually spend between $150 and $300 per day, enjoying comfortable hotels, guided tours, and quality restaurants. Luxury travelers may spend between $400 and $1,000 or more per day, especially if choosing premium accommodations and private experiences. Entrance tickets to the palace generally cost between $10 and $15, while meals in local restaurants range from $15 to $40 per person. Additional expenses may include visits to nearby museums, boat tours, and excursions around the historic center of Genoa. Today, the Royal Palace of Genoa stands as one of the greatest treasures of Italian Baroque architecture and one of the most important historical monuments in Liguria. Its magnificent halls, priceless collections, royal heritage, and fascinating legends continue to captivate visitors from around the world. More than 3.5 centuries after its construction, Palazzo Reale remains a symbol of Genoa's wealth, elegance, and cultural importance, offering travelers an unforgettable journey into the splendor of European aristocratic and royal life. Subscribe to the channel and like the video.